We're getting ready to draw one of your video challenges, but we start every Thursday with a dance party. So come on, dance with me, shake it out, have some fun. We always need these little breaks, right? We can be so serious and so focused on whatever it is we've got going on. Sometimes you need to just let loose, have a little dance party. I'm not sure about this music, but we're gonna go with it, all right? I think it picks up here in a minute. Let's hope it picks up in a little bit. So join me, have some fun, get it out. And we are about to draw a video challenge that we're going to solve on air. These are the video challenges that you submitted when you joined my Facebook group. For those of you that are tuning in that are not in my Facebook group, what are you waiting for? Come and join us. It is a good time. It is a good time. You're going to learn so much. Okay, one more, maybe another 10 seconds of dancing. Okay, that's enough. We can only do so much dancing and then we're ready to go. Okay, let's draw here. Okay, let's see what we get. The big reveal. Oh, we're not doing that one. We've done this one. That was a boring one. We're not doing that one. It's my show and I can do what I want and I don't want that one. So we're going to draw a different one. Okay, this one, I'll accept this one. I will accept this one. It is. What do I say the first time when nobody is on live? Oh, it's a hard one. For sure, it is a hard one. Okay, so let's just level set first. The first time you go live, probably nobody's going to be on. You know what? Nobody's probably going to be on for the first, I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 10. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about whether somebody is on or not. They will come. I promise. I promise they will come. If you are providing good content, if you are putting out amazing videos, which I know you are capable of, they will come, okay? But it takes a little bit to get there and you have to not give up, okay? It takes a little bit for the algorithm to know what you're doing. It takes a little bit for your followers to know what you're doing, okay? So the best advice that I can give you is to be consistent. Publicly put it out there and say, I'm going to go live every Tuesday at 2, whatever, you pick the day or time. But that way people can put it on their calendar. They know that you're going to be live Tuesday at 2. They'll put it on their calendar and people will start to show up. Okay. It's the best thing you can do. Even if you're not going live at the very beginning, even if you're pre-recording videos, which is a perfectly acceptable way to start, get in the habit of dropping those on the day and time on which you're going to be going live. Start training the algorithm, start training your people. I promise you it will pay off. I have clients all the time who will tell me, I just got used to nobody being on. And then one day I had 7 people on. That's exactly what happens. It's when you least expect it. So get comfortable with nobody's on and that's okay. Take the pressure off. Nobody's watching. So there's no pressure. It becomes easier because nobody's there. Okay. And then when somebody starts showing up, maybe 3, 4, 5 videos later, you've, worked out the kinks, so to speak. Okay. So don't worry about it. 80% of your video views, this is at least on Facebook, 80% of your video views are going to come after the fact. After the fact. Okay. Now, what do I say when there's nobody there live? Okay. You got a couple options. Cater to the people who you know are going to watch the video after the fact. Talk to them about, I know you're watching #replay. You're still talking to people. Somebody's going to see it. Talk to the person who's going to see it. Talk to your ideal client, right? We've many times in this group, we've talked about what you do with this camera. And one of the things you can do is get a picture of somebody who represents your perfect person or represents somebody that's easy to talk to. Talk to them. Post that picture right here and talk to them like they're just like you're just sitting here having coffee. Okay. Start with that as a concept. Okay. But this question is, what do I say? What do I say? Okay. Well, it depends on what the goal or purpose of your video is. You're probably teaching something, sharing something, shifting perspectives, motivating, inspiring, whatever you want to achieve in that video, then that's what you talk about. Talk to it as if those people are sitting right there or that one person is sitting right there. Talk to them. Okay. What I'm guessing is going on here is that I need somebody to engage with. If I'm going live, I want somebody to be on so that we can have a dialogue back and forth. Okay. I'm guessing that's what's going on here. Well, guess what? I've been talking now for 5 minutes. I see that there are comments, but I'm not even looking at those comments right now. I have been talking to you, even if you're not here, even if you're watching the replay. You may be watching this video 3 days from when I recorded it, but I bet you it feels like I'm talking to you. So that's the mindset you want to have when you're doing your videos, okay? Now, if it is about engagement and how do I have a discussion with somebody, I need their input, okay? You can plan that in advance. Stop and think, okay, here's what I'm covering in my video. We've talked about this. Start simple. We're going to start super simple. Post-it notes, okay? And let's just say I'm going to have point number 1 that I'm going to make, PT1, PT2. Let's just do 2 so that it's not, you're not looking at me write out Post-it notes. Okay, let's say you're going to cover whatever. You're teaching somebody something, you're doing mindset work, you are empowering, inspiring, changing perspectives, whatever the goal of your video is. And these are the 2 points that you want to cover, point 1 and point 2. Okay. What questions might your perfect person have on point 1? What questions might your perfect person have on point 2? Brainstorm those. Okay. Get out more of your Post-its. I would like it in a different color, but that's just me being a weirdo. And question 1 that they might ask. Okay. Question 2 that they might ask. Okay. So now you got your notes. You got point 1, question 1. Okay. So I'm going to cover this point and I'm going to tell you, let's see, let me pick something. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to train you how to refill your water bottle. Okay. We're going to go super simple here. I'm going to teach you how to work this contraption. How do I get the lid off? How do I get this to pop up? Okay. So now I've covered my point. I've covered how do you get the lid off. Okay. What question might somebody have? Well, is there an easier way? Yes. In fact, there is an easier way. If you're just filling it with water, leave the lid on, flip the top up, put the water in there. Okay. That may be the worst video idea ever, but hopefully you get the idea. So what do you do when you're doing the live? Okay. So I'm covering point 1. Point 1 is blah, 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 blah. Then I'm going to get to my question that I have pre-planned and I can say, I know what you're probably wondering. You're probably wondering, isn't there an easier way? There is. Then cover that. Now we're going to go through point 2, which might be, how do I keep my water cool? Okay. I'm going to share you how to keep my water cool. I have question 2 planned. Question 2 is, isn't warm water better for you anyway? Yes, indeed it is. Especially if you're going to do video and going to be talking, it's better on your vocal cords. Room temperature water. Okay, I'm making this up. Again, worst video idea on the planet, but hopefully you get the idea. Plan those questions. The other thing you can do is ask your audience for questions. Okay, I'm going to be going live. Do a post. I'm going to be going live at 12 o'clock. What questions do you have about water bottles? Drop them below. Okay, then take the questions that they submitted, put them on Post-it notes, and cover them as if they were there with you live. Okay, that's another way that you can handle this. What do I talk about when nobody's on live? Okay, let's look at questions or comments, whatever you all have dropped in there. Let's see here. Everybody's just saying hi. Yes, okay, I love what Tina has said here. You're live no matter what. You're teaching, you're inspiring, you're doing whatever you're going to do. Share your ooey gooey goodness. Share that amazing content. Okay. That's what I need to do is start going live on Facebook. Yes, that's what you need to start doing. Start small, once a week. If you can't hit it consistently once a week, we had Lori on Tuesday. Lori is my coach, and she came on and talked a little bit more about personal profiles. And one of the things she talked about was consistency. And she said, the most important thing is to be consistent. So if you can't hit once a week, if you can only hit twice a month, then just consistently go live twice a month. If you can only go live once a month, then consistently hit once a month. That's what you should be doing. So yes, go live on your Facebook, in your Facebook group, on your personal profile, both, whatever you're most comfortable with. Okay. Okay. That's it for questions. So this may be a short one. Oh, hold on. Where did he go? Okay, what questions, for those of you that are on, or those of you that are watching on replay, hashtag replay, what questions do you have? Because even if you have questions on this and you're not with me live, I'll come back and answer your questions in the comments. Okay, see what I just did there? That's what you can do, right? You can be talking about whatever your points are, and you can say, for those of you that are watching on replay, if you have questions, drop them in the comments and I'll come back afterwards and answer them. Or DM me and I'll answer your questions here. Although those of you that have did the engagement series with me last month, getting them to comment first helps boost that video so more people see it. When you are just getting started, you're wanting more comments, you're wanting more engagement, because that keeps it going. Okay, that keeps it going. So ask in the comments. If you have questions, let me know. And then if the question becomes too much, then say, can I DM you so that we can talk about this? Okay. Okay. All right, let's see. There's a couple other comments coming in. Yes, I love coming up with questions. Yes, yes. Here's the thing that we often do. I don't know if this resonates with you guys, but what happens is you will overthink your content. So here it is, and you're like, okay, I've got my point 1 and my point 2 that I'm going to cover today. And then I think of, okay, what are my questions? Okay, my question, I've got 2 questions that I want to, you know what I need to do? Instead of answering those questions, I'm just going to add more points to my, no, leave the questions. Let them have questions, because questions allow for engagement. And that's what you're trying to achieve. You're trying to start conversations. The goal of any social media, whether it is a post or a video, is to start conversations. So you don't want to give everything in terms of points and not leave anything out there for questions, because then you don't have comments in there. Comments drive your engagement. Okay. Questions drive your engagement. Don't lose sight of that. I used to, I've told this story before, but it's worth telling again. Back in my younger day, I ran retail stores, and used to, I don't even know what the frequency was back then, but you would have the bigwigs come in and tour your store. And you would, as the store manager, you would spend hours making sure your store was perfect. At least I did. Okay. I'm sure those of you that know me are not surprised. And so the visit's going well, but I'm picking up on something, right? My intuition is firing, like something's not right. And at one point, the VP pulls me aside and says, I'm going to give you a tip. Store looks great. It's absolutely perfect. You haven't left anything for us to find. So that's what you're picking up on, is we're trying to find something to make ourselves useful, to help you, to support you, to challenge you. And you've left nothing. Mind blown moment right there for me. People want to engage with you. Give them the opportunity to connect with you, to ask questions, to share their perspectives. The more of that you do, the easier your life's going to be, and the more engagement you're going to be in general. Okay, so thank you, Sherry, for making me think about that. Okay, I'm betting this is Leah, because Leah and I were just chatting about this very thing. What about TikTok? Yes, what about TikTok? Tomorrow, Friday, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time, Tina Davis is going to be on my show. And we are specifically talking about reels and stories, and TikTok will be front and center. For those of you that are in the Go Live League, she is also doing a VIP session immediately afterwards to dig deeper into TikTok and Instagram and reels and stories. So this is a great question. Let's ask one of the experts. Let's ask her tomorrow. Okay. All right. This question is, it's not recorded. I am not sure what this means. So if this, whoever submitted that, tell me more, because I am not sure what that means. It is not recorded. The live is not recorded. What's not recorded? Help me understand that. All right. That's it on this topic, I think. We have been talking about, what do I say when nobody is on? Okay. So kind of in a just recap, giving somebody else the answer, or okay, okay. I see the TikTok answer. Let's save that for Tina tomorrow. So she's basically saying TikTok is not recorded. It's not live, right? You're pre-recording and you're posting a TikTok. I suppose you can go live on TikTok too, can't you? But it is still going to spin. I get what you're saying. Let's ask Tina tomorrow. That's a good question. Okay, so we're recapping this one. What do you do if nobody's on live? You go anyway. You talk to the person who is going to be watching that video at some future point. You prepare in advance by thinking about what questions they may have. What questions may they have? And use this as a way of being engaging in your video. Okay. I know this is very much a TikTok or a real thing, but you see all the time where they will do a video and up in the corner is a question that somebody submitted. Okay. That's a great tactic. And even if you're doing this on Facebook, you don't have to necessarily have the thing posted up here that you answer. You can just say, here's a question that was submitted that I want to talk about. And then you just say the question. That works too. Okay. Okay. That is it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do this every Thursday, same time, same place. And we draw from the bin. I already talked about what we're doing tomorrow. What else we got going on? I don't know. I got nothing else for you. If I don't talk to you, for those of you in the US, have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. I'm going to be enjoying my 3-day weekend. No, I am not, because we are packing. So it is not going to be an enjoyable weekend, but we're going to try and find some engaging things to do inside that weekend of packing. Oh, send all the positive love and vibes and prayers and whatever else you got my way, because I will need it. All right, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with Tina on Reels and Stories. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.